Good afternoon, you all. So today also once again we will start which session, and this is the continuation of chapter 1 history, that is the French Revolution. So let's begin. First of all, question number 1: which of the following state of French society paid all the taxes? Which of the following state of French society paid all the taxes? You already know which a state of French society paid the taxes. You already know. So counting begins. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The correct answer, that is option C, the third estate. You already know that only the third estate paid all the taxes. Okay, so now let's move to the next question. Question number 2. Question number 2. The tax that was charged by the church from peasants. The tax that was charged by the church. That means the tax which was imposed by church. Which tax was imposed by church? See the options. Options are there. Perhaps you already remember the answer. If you have already remembered, then let's begin the counting. The counting begins now. 1, 2, 3, 4. The correct answer. The correct answer is option A. That is the tithe, also called the sons. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 3. What did Rousseau preach? What did Rousseau preach? Okay, options are there. Options are there. Just follow the options properly. Just go through the options thoroughly and get the answer. Okay, now counting begins. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Answer: social contract. Just you remember, Rousseau means social contract, okay, between people and monarch. Social contract between people and monarch. Okay, third number question done. Now let's move to question number 4. What did Montesquieu propose? Okay, what did he propose? Okay, options are there. Options are there. Just go through the option properly, seriously. Okay, so options are there already, so take time and let me begin the counting. Just think and answer. If you ready, then tell me. Okay, now let's begin the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. The correct answer is option D. The correct answer is option D. Montesquieu. What he proposed? Division of power between legislature, executive, and judiciary. Legislature, executive, and judiciary. Just remember it. Okay. 4. Done. Now let's move to question number 5. Which of the following is the author of social contract? Which of the following is the author of the social contract? The social contract. You might have remembered the name. Okay, now counting begins. Okay, no delay, just counting begins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct answer, that is option A. Correct answer, that is option A. Now let's move to question 6. Which of the following were the two leaders of National Assembly of France? Two leaders of National Assembly of France. Okay, perhaps you remember. If you have gone through the videos, then definitely you remember the two names. Okay, now counting begins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the correct answer is option D. The correct answer is option D. Now next question, question number 7. Name the French revolutionary who edited paper. Okay, name is a little bit strange. This is the French word, so no need to be confused or no need to be either bothered about the word. Okay, whatever the name it might be, just you remember. It's not important also, but also just you remember the name of the paper who edited that. Okay, answer is option A. Okay, answer is option A. It is not much important. Okay, if you want to remember, you can. If you don't, it's also okay. Number 8. Which period is referred to as Reign of Terror? Okay, you already know the answer, so counting begins directly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer option A. Answer is option A. Then now next move to next question. Question number 9. What is directory? Okay, what is directory? Directory also you already know. Okay, so counting begins. Counting begins. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, answer was already displayed. It was executive made of 5 members. Executive made of 5 members. Okay, answer was already given. Okay, now let's move to question number 10. When was the legislature to free all the slaves in the French overseas possession passed? When was a legislature to free all the slaves in the French overseas possession passed? Okay, answer is given there. Answer is given there. 1794. Okay, now let's move to question number 11. French Revolution started in. Okay, directly option 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, answer option E is the correct answer. Okay, next move to question number 12. Louis XVI became the king of France in. Directly option 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, answer is option C. Now let's move to question number 13. The term subsistence stands for. Subsistence crisis was there. No? Stands for. The term subsistence stands for. Okay, counting begins. Counting begins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, extreme situation. D. Extreme situation where the basic means of livelihood are endangered. Okay, then 14. The spirit of laws was written by. Direct counting begins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer. You got the answer. Option E. Now 15. Name the French philosopher who said that the people are real masters of the rule and king rules with their consent. Name the French philosopher who said that the people are real masters of the rule and kings rules with their consent. Who said this? Who said this? Okay, social contract में बड़ी थे ना रोसो ने. Okay, now let's go to question number 16. Which of the following tax was paid by the peasants of France? Which of the following tax? Tally, tithe, indirect tax. No tax was given. Okay, which tax? Okay, just remember, people paid direct tax also, people paid the tax to the church also, people paid the indirect tax also. So okay, counting begins. 1, 2, 3, 4. The correct answer. The correct answer. The correct answer. Ready? Okay, let me disclose. Option D. Option D. That means 1, 2, 3. Answer. That means tally, tithe, and indirect tax also. Okay. Now let's move to question number 17. What happened in the month of July in France? What happened? I don't know. So just think, remember, and answer. Okay. July. July. Month of July. Okay. Let me begin the counting. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Disclose the answer. Answer option A. Okay. Then now let's move to question 19. The fortress prison in France is known as. You already know this. This is the most important chapter, begins from here only. So perhaps you already know this. So directly option begins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer disclose. Okay, D. Then question number 19. The event which are important in the making of the modern world. The event which are important in the making of the modern world. Okay, options are there. French Revolution, Russian Revolution, rise of Nazism, Chinese Revolution. We are talking about French Revolution, so answer should be, you can guess. Counting begins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer disclose. Okay. Okay. Answer B. Answer B. 1 and 3. French Revolution and okay. Event which are important making of modern world. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Okay, if you have any doubt regarding this question, let me know. Okay, question number 20. Which event gave the idea of liberty, freedom and equality? Which event gave the idea of liberty, freedom and equality? Okay, counting begins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, answer is here, the French Revolution. Now 21. Name the philosopher who sought to refute should be there. Okay, just correct it. Refute the doctrine of divine absolute right of monarch in France. Who refuted? Okay, counting begins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct answer. Correct answer you got. Okay, so the next question, that is the true and false type. Okay, on the morning of 14th July 1789, the city of Paris was in a state of alarm. Okay, whether it's true or false. 14th July 1789. May I disclose the answer? Okay, true. Second, in 1774, Louis XVI of the Bourbon family of kings ascended the throne of France. I think answer is, may I disclose? Okay, disclose. Next, the society of estate was part of feudal system that back to the ancient ages. Whether it's true or false, just think and answer. Okay, you take time. If you don't get, if you don't understand, then you watch it again so you can understand it properly. So okay, disclose the answer. Okay, then next, a unit of currency called livre was discontinued in 1794 in France. True or false? True or false? True or false? True or false? May I disclose? If you have already remembered, okay, then let me disclose. Okay, done. Third, the burden of financing activities of the state through tax was borne by the second state only. Second state only. Second state. Whether it's true or false. True or false. Only second state. Okay, false. Okay, then good. Population of France rose from, okay, this to this. Is it true? Might be. Okay, true. 7 number, 18th century witnessed the emergence of social groups termed the first class. First class. Okay, see the answer. False. No? If there is any confusion, okay, let me know. If there is any error also, let me know. 8 number, Montesquieu proposed the division of power within the government between legislature, executive and judiciary. True or false? Okay, got the answer. Then now move to the next one. The Revolutionary Wars brought losses and economic difficulties to the people. Might be true. Okay, then if there is revolution, definitely it brings loss. No? The members of the Jacobin Club belonged mainly to the more prosperous section of society. Jacobin Club members belong to more prosperous society. Is it true? Let's see. False, no? 11th, in the summer of 1792, the Jacobins planned an insurrection of a large number of Parisians who were angered by short supplies and high prices of food. True or false? True or false? So the answer, true. Okay. Newly elected assembly was called convention. True or false? True. Okay. Now the next one. On 21st September 1892, it abolished the monarchy and declared France a republic. True or false? 13, true or false? Just see the question. 13 number. True or false? May I disclose the answer? Okay, false. Now let's move to the next question. Louis XVI was sentenced to death by court in charge of betrayal. True or false? C. True. The period from 1793 to 94 referred to as the reign of prosperity. Reign of prosperity. So answer will be false. It's called the reign of terror. No? Okay. Now Robespierre followed policy of severe control and punishment. Yes, definitely true. Okay, match the following is also there, but this much for today. Okay, so MCQ type question from chapter 1 history, perhaps this much is enough. Okay, so the next day I will try to bring MCQ type from either geography, history, or civics, whatever. Let's see tomorrow only. Okay, thank you, best of luck for your examination.